Hey guys, Kaza here. Welcome back. We're back with some more Office Lovers. We're on chapter 5, I believe. Yes, chapter 5. And, well, about to hit this chapter and keep going and see what our boss might do to us, right? Alright, so just as a reminder, of course, there is a poll. We have a poll up into... Actually, how many chapters are in here? I keep forgetting. There's 8 chapters, so up until chapter 6. Sounds right. Chapter 6. This next chapter, coming chapter, will be the last time you can vote on who you want to see as our next office worker romance. So, make sure to vote, and I will see you guys in the video. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, let's get going. Chapter 5, The Price of Intimacy. Several days went by while I thought about what to do for the cosmetic bag. While I was working, I was able to forget some of the things weighing on my mind. On the other hand, when work let up, I couldn't stop thinking about certain things, like Mr. Otori. No matter what I did, I couldn't get him out of my head. I didn't know what to call these feelings, but maybe it was... I want to know, tell me. Jeez. You've been looking better and better recently. You think so? I was surprised by the sudden compliment. I was thinking the same thing. Is there someone you're trying to impress by chance? Huh? You've been surrounded by all those good-looking men. I bet you got an eye on one or two. I don't know. The only guy that crossed my mind was Mr. Otori. This doesn't sound like a good plan. I'm not. I guess I might be. There might be somebody. Someone I might have an interest in. What? Really? Who? I'm not going to tell you. But don't projects here forbid relationships? It doesn't necessarily mean she likes someone on her team. It might be someone else. I pondered my thoughts. I could just say it was someone not on the project. Hey, long time no see. Why can't we date you, Kentaro? Sorry. I thought he was originally a dating option, and I realized he wasn't even on the cover image, and I'm like, ugh. It sucks. Ken, what are you doing in the office? I called him in. We're having a meeting, so I had him come early. Oh? If I remember correctly, Ken and Mr. Hyoga were working on eyeshadow. Oh, that's right. There's an eyeshadow meeting today. I'd almost forgotten that Mr. Otori wanted me to attend it. We're going to head over there. Want to tag along? I'd love to. Let me get my things. I had them wait for me for a moment before going with him to the meeting room. Why does he keep popping in before the image changes? It's creepy. The three of us arrived at the meeting room. Mr. Otori was there waiting for us. You're early. You too, with plenty of time to spare. I just couldn't wait any longer to see you. He came walking over to me. Oh, okay. Hey, there's people in the room. Mr. Hyoga, I'm gonna go with someone that's not in the company. I'm gonna go hide behind my junior, Ken. I tried to evade Mr. Otori by jumping behind Ken for protection. Yeah, Mr. Otori could just shove him out of the way, though, honestly. We'll just be blunt about that. I don't think you have to run away from him. He's right. Here, come jump into my arms. Can we start this already? This is a waste of time. Oh, well, fine. Let's begin. The meeting kicked off as soon as everyone was seated. Mr. Hyoga, please, give us your status update. The eyeshadow is making good progress toward a final project. We just finished the designs today and would like to present it, along with a sample. I've taken a look at the files you sent me. All that is left to do is to see it in person. Yes, and then have our guinea pig tell us her impressions. Shall we go ahead and do it now? What? Now? It's just eyeshadow. You can clean yours off easily, right? Yes, but... Then let's do it. Hurry up. I'm a guinea pig. This is all I'm good for. I did as he said and wiped off my eyeshadow with a towelette. Is this good? Yep, and now I'll put it on for you. What? You're going to do it? Yeah, because I'm the CEO. Isn't it obvious? That's nothing to do with it. It sure does. It's my job to know our products in and out. Yes, but I gave up trying to argue. Besides, the other two are here, so he wouldn't try anything sneaky. I think I should do it. Huh? Why is that? As a creator, I need to see if it has met my expectations. Why had it come to this? Ken, Mr. Tori was only joking. I wasn't joking at all. When I said I was going to do it, I meant I'm going to do it. I'll do it. Mr. Hyoga, help me. Not knowing what to do, I begged Mr. Hyoga to lend me a hand. Fine. Thank goodness, it looked like he would step in. Can't you two see you're troubling her? There isn't any trouble. It's already decided that I'm going to do it. But I have a responsibility as the creator. For reasons unknown to me, those two are riled up. I'll take care of this. But what? Just close your eyes. Don't hurt anyone, okay? I'd rather this whole situation be settled with as little violence as possible. Yeah. I closed my eyes just as he asked. Huh? As soon as I did, I felt something touch against my eyelids. Don't move. If you do, I'll screw up. What are you doing? My eyes were closed, so I had no idea what was happening. Mr. Hyoga, how dare you get ahead of me? What? Did Mr. Hyoga put it on me? That's right. I'm one of the creators, too. No fair. That's because you two would argue forever. This way it'll get done sometime today. I'm done now. Open your eyes. When I did, Mr. Hyoga's face spanned across my vision. I knew he'd be there, but my heart skipped a beat anyway. How does it feel? Wait a second. Does anyone have a mirror? Ken revealed one and handed it over to me. It looks good on you. Thanks. He looked pleased yet disappointed at the same time. When I looked at the mirror, I could tell that it matched my makeup very nicely. You could use this with all sorts of makeup. Glad to hear it. I'm still a little pissed off, but as far as the product goes, it's good. I wish you wouldn't get mad over something as stupid as before. There's a few slight changes I want to make, though. Sakiko, did you have something to show them? Oh, yes. I'd like to bring your attention to this. I handed the plan I drafted for the cosmetic bag. Is that the extra we spoke about earlier? That's right. She wanted to hear your opinions about it. She did this all by herself. It wasn't my idea, but I came up with a plan. Mr. Hyoga stared at the plan written on the paper in silence. What do you think? I'd say it's not bad. We need to get our hands on it to tell for sure, though. What were you thinking to make this out of? I was planning on using either silk or a fluffy cotton. Okay, I can make you a couple of these to test if you want. Really? I have a few good ideas. Leave it to me. Thank you. It would help so much. I hadn't the slightest expectation that Mr. Hyoga would offer to lend a hand. If that's taken care of, then this meeting is officially over. My plan would be moving ahead. Ken would be working on his features, and Mr. Otori the fabric. I thought I'd never see the day. Mr. Otori started talking after the two of them had left. What? I would never expect Mr. Hyoga to do something like that. I thought the same thing myself. I'm so surprised he offered to help me. Not that, I meant putting on the eyeshadow. Oh, that really surprised me too. Now I have two rivals to deal with. What do you mean? Just talking to myself. Hey, it's almost lunch. How about we go somewhere? Sure. I mean, you haven't been naughty today, so I might as well praise you for your good boy you are. Sure, once in a while won't hurt. Great, now I can save the other plan for later. I have a feeling you're up to something. It's a secret. You're in for a surprise, so look forward to it. I prefer peace and quiet, actually. I had no idea what he had in store for me, so I kept a close watch on him. It's like, no, you'll never get out of my sight. I'll become an owl and twist my head around and watch you. 360. Days later, we were holding another meeting. But with who? Don't you feel pumped to see the all-star lineup right here? You lost me. All the members gathered to discuss the bonus item plan taken on by Ken and Mr. Hyoga. You don't get it. It's hard to get not excited with all this talent. We can't lose. But who are we fighting? The prime evil known henceforth as whatever the competition is making. Calling it evil is a bit of a stretch. It's just a matter of opinion. Besides, they will also do whatever it takes to win. Of course. Anyway, I would like to thank you all for coming. Let's skip the formalities and get on with it. Well then, without further ado. Great. Sakiko, you have the floor. What? Me? You came up with a plan, didn't you? Take charge of it. Alright. Everyone please take a look at the handout. Nervous as I was, I had started talking about the design and fabric made by Ken and Mr. Hyoga. So is everyone on board with the design? We discussed various sizes and designs until everyone seemed pleased. I'm good with it. To be honest, I never thought it would come this far. He smiled, looking absolutely happy. I think it's safe to say that it's pretty much done. Except for one problem. What problem? If it's alright now, isn't the cost a little too prohibitive? You think? I might have gone a little overboard on some parts of it. If that's the case, to high costs or elevate our risks. But the product is perfect as it is. I don't want to cut corners. I might be able to do something on my end. I knew you would come through, Captain. What's your secret strategy? I wouldn't call it secret. It just makes use of my years of experience in development. Depending on the process, you can create high-quality products using low-cost techniques. So, will you be able to do it cheap? It's not a question whether I can or can't. I have to. I will not accept failure or cut corners for this. Wow, you're amazing. I was in awe of how passionate he was over work. Not really. Just doing my job. You're so cool, Mr. Hyoga. I think I'm falling in love. He does not look happy at all. I'm joking. No need to glare at me like that. Only you try to tell jokes in the middle of a serious conversation. You're so uptight, though that's part of what makes it so fun. Anyway, I assume it will be alright to let you take care of things, Mr. Hyoga. Yeah, I got it. Well, cutting the cost eliminates the last problem, so it's smooth sailing from here. Yeah. Then this meeting is adjourned. Let's all go to lunch. As a treat for working so hard, it's on me. Really? Of course. Thank you. Our plan was to give everyone a few minutes to get ready and then meet at the entrance. I returned to the office to get my things. Can we talk? What about? I wanted to ask about a couple things. Sure, ask away. That's a great question. I love it. He looked hesitant to talk. Pretty uncommon for Mr. Hyoga. Are you enjoying your work? Uh-huh. That seemed like a strange question for Mr. Hyoga to ask. I enjoy it. Are you having fun because of the work or because you work with him? What? You and Mr. Otori are bonding pretty well. Bonding isn't how I would describe it. That's how I see it, at least. You two seem just like a couple to me. My heart skipped a beat. We weren't a couple. Not yet, at least, but what about my feelings for him? You don't need to know. Crap. I didn't say a word. If I do, I knew I would only be lying to myself. Whatever. Seeing I was keeping my mouth shut, he finally decided to talk once again. You know relationships are forbidden. Don't think you have a problem obeying that. But Mr. Otori is different. Who knows what he's thinking? So it needs to be you who protects that rule. That's the only advice I can give. I know. Everyone's probably waiting for us by now. Let's go. Okay. We headed off to find everyone else. All that while, thoughts ran through my head. Up until now, I thought the rule didn't apply to me. No, even now, I felt the same way. But it didn't matter. Even if I loved Mr. Otori, I would never speak a word of it to anyone. Wow, it's so crowded. I used one of my weekends to walk around the city and take a look at some of the cosmetic stores. The next one is the last. I looked around at the list of stores I brought with me to make sure. This map is terrible. I had been here before, so I thought I'd be fine, but one wrong turn and I was lost. That was stupid of me to try and avoid the crowd and take a shortcut. I kept walking, looking down at the map to make sure I was going the right way. Ah! Running into someone, I fell backwards onto my rear. Oh, ouch, I'm sorry. It's fine, are you okay? Eh? I'm Mr. Otori? What are you wearing? He's wearing casual wear. This is weird. I looked up to see Mr. Otori with his hand reached out to help me stand. What a coincidence. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention where I was going. Be more careful. You're lucky it was someone as nice as me. What if it was a creep? Sorry, I'll be more careful from now on. I took his hand to right myself, then bowed in apology. Where were you headed anyway? Actually, this place. I showed him the store and the list I was carrying. I see. So you're sneaking around stores too. Too? Me too. I'm taking a look at what they've got. Really? Yeah, I just came from that place. Oh, could you tell me how to get there? No need. I was just there so you don't have to waste your time going there too. I still want to. It's finally the weekend, so how about we enjoy it and have a nice chat? But Great, let's go. What? Wait! He grabbed my arm and pulled me away like some sort of hostage. Yeah, I ran into a weirdo. My boss. Where the heck are we? Why here? It's relaxing, isn't it? He brought me to a hotel room. Okay. I'm going home. No, you aren't. I paid for it, so you've got to enjoy it. Enjoy? How? His ambiguous phrasing made me start to think of all sorts of things. Your face is all red now. What were you thinking about? I wasn't thinking anything. Even you have those thoughts sometimes, don't you? He came close to me and started playing with my hair. Why don't you tell me about some of those thoughts you were having? No, I'd rather not. So you were thinking about something you'd be embarrassed to say? I had dug a grave for myself without even knowing it. Don't be embarrassed. It's normal. Even I think about those kind of things. Well, you should stop thinking about it. I'm sure it's all rotten anyhow. How could you say that before hearing me out? He grabbed my arm and threw his arms around me before I could react. Let me go. I was so close I could hear his breathing. He was so close, not I was so close, but same difference really, right? If he's that close, we're both close. No, if I let you go, he'll run away. He squeezed me even tighter. My heart pounded wildly in my chest. It was a strange feeling. Despite my racing pulse, I felt relaxed in his arms. So, what do you want to do? Didn't we come here to have a nice talk? That'd be nice too, but I had something else in mind. He pushed me back against the wall. Mr. Otori, what are you... When you're like this, I can see all of you, and you can't run away. His fingers started to frantically unbutton my shirt. Stop it! Am I no good for you? Huh? You want me, right? You don't think I haven't noticed the way you look at me. Well, do you hate me? Hate? No, I didn't hate him at all. His words made me finally realize that I liked him. I couldn't avoid it anymore. If you tell me how you really feel, I'll let you go. No, I don't hate you. I like you. My thoughts spilled out into words. Good. His fingers didn't show any signs of stopping. Yep, that didn't work at all. You said you would stop. You said you like me. How could I stop now? No fair. His fingers caressed my body. It forced a moan to escape my lips. It's good to see you up close like this, but there's still so much of you I haven't seen. I don't know. You can make sounds as sexy as that. Cut it out. I won't stop. I'm going to make you show me everything. Before I realized it, time had slipped by, and it was already night. I want more details. I love details. I love details. Why you don't give us details? But it sounds like they had a good time. How did you already put on your clothes? You awake? If anyone at work finds out about this, we better keep our lips sealed. I'm going home. I need to be alone. Fast. I'll take you there. I'm coming even if you say no. Whatever. We made our way out of the hotel together. Huh? Did you see a flash of light? No. Besides, weren't you in a hurry? Yeah. My mind had been so full of Mr. Otori, but I didn't even care about the flash. Little did I know that it would change our lives so much. Oh, we're screwed, aren't we? We're very, very screwed. But that was quite interesting. I like it. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think about that chapter in the comments below. You guys will find the links to all my social media in the description area as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, Kaze out. Bye, guys.